Kia ora everyone. So today I thought I'd do a couple of essences from the oils. I thought today I would go with a very deep essence. She's a very spiritual essence, and yet all the oils, all the plants are spiritual regardless. So, but for me, this essence in particular has such a depth, a real deep essence to her. Um, so we're going with patchouli. So patchouli is the fragrance is very a little bit musky. I want to say maybe just slightly. It's a very distinct aroma, slightly musky. But I just want to keep going straight into what she feels like, which is purple. So for me, patchouli has a very purple, deep purple color associated with her. So she is just like this blanket of purple that cloaks you. That's how she feels. She feels like she just wraps you in this purple cloak. So she is good for, I believe, and I'm saying this because of the color, she would be good for helping with third eye or opening up the third eye or any issues or anything around there. However, I do want to say that you would need to be careful with who uses patchouli, because for me, I'm very mindful of who I use patchouli with in my sessions, because if I had somebody come in to see me who was prone to depression, on antidepressants, or prone to really low moods, I wouldn't use patchouli because she's very deep. So, and some people do not want to delve very deep into anything. Um, but it's kind of hard to explain. It's like she would take you in real deep, into a place, and maybe taking you deep into a place would be great for helping people clear out any ooh, residue left from trauma, maybe. However, she's not for everybody. She's not for everyone. Um, Small doses for some people in regards to relaxation. However, I wouldn't use patchouli for anyone with low moods or depressed or on antidepressants. And I'm not saying that patchouli couldn't be used in the future with those people. I would just be mindful. Um, but in saying that, like, she is phenomenal. I use patchouli in my own blend for my body that I can use from head to toe because she is safe. Small doses on the face. Um, and so I use her in a blend, and she's good for dry skin and things like that. Um, um, However, today she reminded me of something, and it was really beautiful. So as I was tuning into her, she says to me, "I am always with you." So she said, "You carry my essence with you everywhere," which was really beautiful because I'm using her in my blend, and so I'm using particular oils in a blend every day that I use on my body instead of like creams and things like that, lotions and stuff. It was beautiful to hear that from her because for me it just reaffirmed that we are definitely not walking alone. We're not alone on our journeys. And so for me, when I heard her say that to me, I could feel her there, and I could feel that purple, like that cloak of deep purple, her right there, like, I am with you, you carry me. Um, and it was really beautiful. So it was a confirmation again that that the spirit of the plant is is obviously a real thing, just like us. They carry a spirit, and so even though they help with the mental, the emotional, the physical, they help spiritually as well. Um, so that was a beautiful reminder for me today. I could feel her, and I just thought, wow, that's so special. Like, it's actually really, really special. So if I used her with a client, I would use her. I'd be checking in to make sure that that client doesn't have depression, not on antidepressants, not prone to low moods. If it was someone that was all okay, in a good space mentally, and they just needed some relaxation, I would bring her in. And like I said, just a little bit, not too much. So there, she is deep. She will go deep, and she will take you really deep. And the color purple, that's what every time I feel her, I see purple. Um, so that's her, patchouli. She's very, very beautiful, very deep. Um, and the other oil I wanted to bring in, who's a little bit different, is Cedarwood Atlas. So Cedarwood Atlas is, you can just like being in the forest, but it's a different forest feel than some of the other oils that I've felt when I feel their essences. There's particular oils that'll have a particular feel in regards to the forest, but it may be to do with um, either the forest floor or the trees or something. And even though he is a tree, Cedarwood Atlas, he's got such this freshness of he's a very beautiful masculine. He's not an overpowering strong masculine. He's just like this beautiful, even, um caring, shows up as himself. He's not a deep essence. He just is. It's like if I could, it's like he's just there as himself. Um, so it'd be good for someone that is trying to maybe feel comfortable in who they are and standing in their own essence and who they are, standing their ground. Not so much standing their ground, just being okay and comfortable with who they are. He's very gentle. He's gentle, yet he's assertive. He has always felt like true love, which is a beautiful thing, because I guess if you need to find feeling comfortable in who you are, then really underneath all of that is saying that you love yourself for who you are. Like, you love you for who you are, and not caring about what anybody else thinks, or not wanting validation from anybody outside of yourself. So I guess he was great for that. So no wonder he feels like like the strong, upright, yes, tree, and that's who he is. He's true love. He's very caring. Um, he's really beautiful. Like, he's different from some of the other masculine essences that I pick up. He is he's very, he's just there. He feels up, like how you'd see a tree, there, upright, just there and being who he is, just as a tree is. A tree knows who they are. They're there. So he feels like that. He feels caring, reliable. He feels like true love. Oh, he's just beautiful. He's just got this real, it's like this very soft energy, but it's not like super soft. It's a very assertive energy, but at the same time, it's gentle. He's gentle. He's like super beautiful. Um, so yeah, so that's Cedarwood Atlas. So Cedarwood Atlas is good for flushing out a buildup of fluid. Good in a massage if someone is prone to holding fluid retention. Cedarwood Atlas is good. Good for the respiratory system. So any issues with respiratory, he's good for that. And yeah, so he's beautiful. And it's just like for me, when I felt that with patchouli today, and I could feel her and her saying to me, because I've never really thought about that myself, even though I use the oils and I feel their essences. I'm not thinking about that when I leave the house or walk out the door. I'm not thinking, oh, I'm carrying them all with me. Um, and so to have her say that to me today and to remind me, you carry me everywhere you go. Like it's like so beautiful. Like for me, that's unconditional love and unconditional support from the plant kingdom. And it is just for me, it's just I felt so grateful and so honored that I can feel their essences and that it's hard to put into words. It's just such a beautiful thing to be part of. It's such a beautiful um, energy to be able to pick up and receive. And it is, like, and at the end of the day, I do believe we already know, like, we have such knowledge and wisdom there that a lot of us, I guess, have forgotten for a long time. And maybe some people don't want to know. They're fine, and that's okay too. Um, but when you look way back in time, our ancestors knew, and ancient ones knew of the relationship between themselves and the plant kingdom, or themselves and the animal kingdom. And so it was all respected. They were respectful of the plants, respectful of the animals, and it was more of a harmonious, I'd like to think, harmonious relationship. So I'm grateful. I'm really grateful, and it is such a beautiful thing. Like sometimes for me, when I feel their essences at different times, it makes me emotional. But it makes me emotional with um, just such gratitude and feeling of just so grateful that I can feel their love and feel their support. Their support. Feel it. It's all there. Okay. Anyway, hopefully it made sense. And I know I keep saying that in most of the videos, but sometimes I feel like I just keep going off track. Okay, so patchouli and cedarwood atlas. Beautiful love and support. Okay, thanks for watching, and enjoy the rest of the weekend. Thank you.